Hello, my little fish. Welcome back to Calypso's Code, where the magic is our message. It is your mistress of magic, BlkAfroditee, here again with another pick a card. Today's pick a card theme is messages from our lovers. What do our lovers have to say to us? There might be a few 18 plus messages in this as well, so please be prepared for something juicy. Oh, yes, and please like, comment, and subscribe. Calypso's is my temple. I love sharing my spirituality with people, and I would love for you guys to come into my temple and let's raise the divine feminine frequency together. So without further ado, let's pick our cards and get these messages from our lovers. See you there. Okay, so for pile number 1, we have rose quartz. For pile number 2, we have honey calcite. And for pile number 3, we have moss agate. So please do your divination. Feel what crystal is calling out to you, what pile has a message for you. And I will see you there. Hello, pile number 1. This is for those of you who were drawn to the beautiful rose quartz. So I'm just going to start pulling messages. Crystal divination is starting to come a little later in our videos. I'm just picking that up from spirit. So I'm just going to start going in and shuffling cards. I'm going to start with the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and let's see what messages your lover has for you. I'm already picking up like it's a very casual, comfortable vibe between you and your person. And it's like your person, or maybe it's not exactly like that. I don't know if you guys are in a new start or a new phase with one another, and your person wants you to be very comfortable. Really getting that. Really some deep comfortability. Ace of Swords. Okay. I don't want to start saying all the messages at one time. I'm going to pull about 4 cards. And let's see what comes up. Okay. We also have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and let me just put the cards down first before I tell you what we have. Okay, so to start with the tarot, the first card we have is the Knight of Cups. The second card we have is the Ace of Swords in reverse. Third card we have is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Next, we have the Lovers upright. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Two of Swords upright. Bottom of the deck, 4 of Cups. Okay, so starting with the Knight of Cups, there is this energy from your lover that they really do want you to be comfortable. I'm picking up that this is new to you all, but it is not a new relationship. So this phase of the relationship that you and your person are in is just a new phase. Okay, but apparently for you, you can't really see your lover differently than how things were in the beginning with this Ace of Swords in reverse. It's hard for you to see this person as a new person. So your person is coming through as the Knight of Cups, no matter what gender they are, and they want to reestablish a relationship with you. They want to heal the things that have happened in the past. They believe that you are like a good luck charm. Pile number 1, like you bring them a lot of fortune with this Wheel of Fortune, and not just like fortune like for the sake of money, or they feel like you're kind of like a flex or a come up. No, not at all. What they feel for you, pile number 1, is they feel like you help them to think. right? You open up new doorways and new opportunities for them to experience a lot of different things that they would not readily experience if you weren't in their life. And then on that note, when it comes to you, what I'm picking up from the cards, viewing this person, you kind of view this person as the opposite. Pile number one. You think that this person might come in and kind of mess up or kind of set you back more so from what you used to feel or how you are trying to evolve at this time. That's what I'm more so trying to say. You feel like every time you take a step forward, when you interact with this person, you kind of take a step back. But you feel the potential of this person getting their shit together, basically. And you want that so badly. It's like this idea of you actually choosing to see this person as a new person, feeling like new opportunities could actually arise with this person, but you're like a little shook and a little scared from the past to even actually view this person as a changed individual. Like they're coming to you as the Knight of Cups and you're kind of like, are you the Knight of Cups? Really? Are you really trying to exchange love with me? Are you really on some rose quartz vibe and really trying to have my best interests at heart? Do you really want to rectify the past, or are you just going to make the same mistakes again? And I think in your heart, you just want to know the truth. Because here we have the Lovers, and I feel like the indecision, I'm just skipping from the Lovers to the last card, which is the Two of Swords. She's weighing out a situation and she's trying to be blind to it. So it's just like really weighing it out for everything that it is. So I feel like that's what you are doing, pile number one. You're really trying to weigh out everything without bias. You're not really trying to see this person as something as negative as what your heart might be harboring or actually feel. And I think, again, that's why that Ace of Swords is in reverse, because you so deeply want to believe them. You know, in the core of you, you really do. You feel like, you know, this could be a new opportunity and you guys could really build something together. But all the cards that would represent newness and new fortune and new opportunities and just in general an activation of a new phase are all in reverse. But you know that in your heart, this person is your lover and they really want to express that to you. This is you, you know, with the Four of Cups, you're just kind of like, I'm not sure. And then right underneath that is the Two of Cups. And then even underneath that is the Ace of Wands in reverse. And then boom, you have the King of Swords. Boom, you have the Star. Then you have the Four of Swords in reverse. Okay, so I'm just using all that to really clarify that it's you who's halting this. You know, you are really being practical in your decision making at this time. You are not jumping into a relationship with this person. It feels like you guys are kind of separated. Like this could be an energy of you already being with somebody in the past and you guys have kind of been on and off. And now this person is really coming to you with wanting to be on. Pile number one. And you're like, okay, I know that we have an amazing chemistry. I know that we love each other. I know that the love hasn't really gone away, but I can't really trust the situation all the way. And even though they have this message for you of, I am changed, I see you as somebody I want to build with, I feel like my life is more fortunate with you in it, I am dedicated to you, I am committed to rebuilding this bond. You are like, I don't know about that. You're going to have to show and prove a little bit more for me. So let's see what other messages the cards have to say. And I am going to use the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck for you guys. Your person wants you to know that they love you and that they're not perfect. They just struggle a little bit with being authentic with their feelings. They struggle with really allowing themselves to tell you exactly what it is that they think, which might be that Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay. Let's see, we need one more card. Okay. So I do think with the bottom of the deck, it's homeward, take yourself out on a date. It is important for you to take your time, pile number one. Don't just rush into this situation with this person if you really do feel a lot of reservations. But the message from your person is they are not going to be afraid anymore to tell you exactly what they feel. We have card number 43, Spaceship. Don't be afraid to sing. That's really beautiful. They are really in a cooperative emotion right now. They want to cooperate with you. They know that you need time. They know that you kind of need to reestablish yourself for yourself, and that the relationship really has been a lot. They're not blind to the fact that things have been taking a long time to develop, right? Or just that you guys have had a lot of ups and downs. They know this, but they do believe that now, even though you feel like you have to be hesitant on how you feel and you have to kind of hold off and really judge the situation blindly and letting it play out versus just automatically assuming, they're going to tell you how they feel. They're going to be a little bit more assertive with you. They're going to go out their way a little bit now more to show how they care and what they really feel and how much they deeply love you. So the next one is Stars. You can manifest your every wish, card number 5. Okay, so they are really manifesting you. We have Spaceship and Stars. So this is some really, really high energy. Even if you are leery, your person is trying to let you know that they are coming from a higher perspective, almost as if they have gone through some type of awakening and are connected to their higher self, or just more so not focusing on their egoic needs, but really the needs of their heart. And they feel like, especially with this Rose Quartz, the Lovers, the Ace of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, you are what's best for their heart. They feel like from a higher side, they owe you this type of devotion and this type of love because you really are what helps them evolve and what helps them be better in the long run. So that's something they want to tell you. They also want to say raindrops, take a chance on them, card 39. So either this is your person or this might be your spirit guides, but I'm feeling this is more so your person being like, hey, like, please take a chance on me again. I know that I made mistakes, but I am coming to you now with a new energy, with a fresh face, with a new perspective, right? Of knowing, and it feels like this person didn't really know whether they wanted to commit to you or not, or knew if this relationship was right for them, and now they know, but they want to be patient with you. They want to give you the time to know for yourself as well, but they are willing to allow you the opportunity to heal, okay, and still take a chance on them, and they just want to be a part of the healing process with you, pile number 1. And then the last card is Universe. We're all just stardust. So yes, this person is deeply manifesting you. With you, they feel like they have the world in their hands. And they really, really want you to know that we're all just stardust. Like, hey, I'm human, right? So they feel like they had to learn, right? They had to grow. They're still in a process of growing, and they want you not to rush into forgiving them, but kind of just know like, I'm not perfect, but I deeply, deeply love you and I want to be here. So that is a message from your person, pile number 1. And let's just finish the reading with an energy card just to see where your person's energy is at in terms of chakras. What chakra are they working through? Oh my God, my freaking camera fell. I'm so sorry. Isn't that the worst when that happens? Anywho, what energy is your person working through right now? Like how they're approaching you. Just so you can be aware of kind of where they're coming from. Okay, so we have purification. So they are really trying to realign themselves. Really, truly. They're coming from the throat chakra. That's that Ace of Swords energy. Like I said, they're really going to be more open to expressing to you how they feel, to expressing to you how much they love you and why they love you and how much they care. So this really is very pure purification. And then underneath that, we had unconditional love, heart chakra. And underneath that, we have inner truth, throat chakra again. So this is really where your person is at. I could keep going on and on, but right underneath that is consciousness, third eye. Like I said, they're very tapped into their higher chakras right now. They have really moved up. They are changing. This might be a part of why they're showing up as the Knight of Cups. They are not the same emotionally as they used to be. Purification, unconditional love, inner truth, and loving you is a part of that. It is a part of that unconditional love. It's a part of that purification. It's a part of that inner truth. And they're going to start displaying that to you a lot more and being able to express that. That throat chakra is really, really opening up. Just being dedicated to you might ignite them to feeling like they're in a higher place or garnering more love. You know, just being able to feel like they have the motivation to want to change or to want to try something new or to heal themselves from some toxic patterns that they used to have in the past. It doesn't necessarily mean that you need to get back with them, pile number one, but these are the things that they want you to know. They want you to know that you are a huge motivation for them in terms of purifying themselves, expressing unconditional love to people around them, and really living and being expressive of their inner truth. So those are some messages your lover has for you, and that will conclude your reading. Please head over to Calypso's Cove 7 on Instagram. Give us a follow. That's mostly where I showcase products. Follow me on my personal Instagram, BlkAfroditee, spelled the exact same way I spell it in the description box. And please check out our Etsy shop, Calypsos by Aphrodite. The link is in the bio. I'm about to have some new products out for you guys, and I think you'll really enjoy them. I hope you got some messages that you needed to receive from your lover at this time. I love you so, so much. Until we see each other again, namaste. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. This is for those of you who were drawn to the honey calcite. Yeah, I got a song message from you guys. I don't know if you know that song, but it's like, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Like, you know, so before when I was like reshuffling the decks for you guys, so I see that your person might be a little silly, but there's something that they want to apologize to you for. Not sure right now. Like I told pile number 1, I'm kind of going to move past crystal divination for a second and just kind of like, just go with the flow. Normally I just do a straight up crystal divination and channeling, but for right now, I kind of just want to get into the cards and start feeling the energy. For you guys, we need to start with an element deck, the Elemental Mudra deck, and just see what's the tea. What are we working with? What is your person's message to you? A lot of energy I'm really feeling already. What is your person's message to you? What is pile number 2? Okay. So we're not going to take all of those. But we do have water. So yeah, water to me kind of represents forgiveness in this type of reading. So we have 16 inner sense, and then we have 13 creative power. So inner sense assists with clarity, senses, and inner peace. And it reduces sensory overload and aids assimilation of life experiences. And then the creative power assists in inner well-being, activation, and spiritual potential. It directs breath and energy and awareness to the base of the spine and supports the reproductive, urinary, and eliminatory systems. Okay. I'm getting the sense that there might have been a pregnancy scare. I don't know for whom this applies to, but I am just going to channel the messages as it is. Like your person kind of feels like they created new life with you for some of you, and they feel bad about it. Like they did not properly use protection or whatever method of protection that you guys used in the past before that would work. They didn't really properly handle at this time, and that might be why they're like sorry about that. They might also be manipulative. That's another half of this, is what I'm hearing. And some of your people know that they want to bring you joy and happiness and kind of always manipulate the situation into getting what they want. The card underneath this is flow. So it's a lot of water. So I think they're saying also on another side that they would be willing to go like with the flow for you and stop trying to be so freaking hyper controlling and manipulative, because they have a problem with doing that. They're kind of like very controlling for some of you. And then for some of you, it's just this energy, what I said about hyper controlling. It's really this energy of your person not really wanting to, like they just, again, it's really this energy of them not wanting to relinquish control. I really, really feel that way. And you guys have gotten in a lot of arguments about it. Like even for those of you where I was describing a potential pregnancy scare, it's like, I'm not trying to say this, but spirit is kind of showing like, did your person do that on purpose because they want you in their life? And then for some of you, this is a very controlling energy, because the first card that came out is the Emperor. Like that's the energy of Aries season and kind of being in control, being a leader. The Emperor card is known as a very cold energy. This is a very cold, calculated person. He does not care about what anybody feels about him. When he's sitting on his throne and he goes to start being the Emperor, he doesn't give a about what anybody else thinks or anybody else feels. He is going to make all the decisions, right? So the next card we have is the Eight of Swords. And this could potentially be how you have been feeling in the relationship with this person. And they're kind of just like aware of that at this point. They know that you feel like you're bounded together. They know that you've been having a hard time with your thoughts, in particular when it comes to the relationship that you guys have romantically. This person is very, very manipulative and they're aware of it, pile number 2. So just be careful with that. And this honey calcite is them trying to like kind of sweeten the deal or gloss over everything that has happened. And, you know, that's not right. You know, you should be a little leery of your person wanting to use their creative power and inner senses to kind of manipulate the situation. This might not actually be what they wanted to say, but maybe in reality, their inner self versus their ego is really trying to come out and be like, hey, I'm aware of this. I'm sorry about it. I need to work on it, because we did channel that song, Sorry About That. The next card we have is the Nine of Swords in reverse. I think they want to let you know that they no longer want you to feel this way about them, or just feel this way in general. They're so tired of you being sad. They're tired of you being depressed. They want to bring you some sweetness. They want to bring you some light. Okay, so the next card we have is the Three of Cups. And that's that sweetness that I feel like I'm talking about. On top of the pregnancy, because I'm like, maybe they assume that if they got you pregnant and you guys had a baby, like a third person, that would bring you some happiness. And you're just kind of like, okay, you can't just create that off the back of like trying to make me happy. And then on another instance that I'm feeling is that they also wanted to maybe propose an open relationship. Some of you guys in this pile might be married, or some of you guys in this pile might be in a very long-term committed relationship. So they might be trying to pose like, hey, I know that I'm a tad controlling. I'm even getting slightly, maybe by trauma, narcissistic, which is just like, okay, you know, they're pretty I don't want to say self-absorbed, but they're pretty self-full. They are very full of themselves. Their life is full of themselves. They put their own needs first. They don't really take care of you emotionally the way they would like. And this Three of Cups is kind of also telling me on the other side, did they propose to you the option to have an open relationship? Because the next card that we have, or the next two cards we have, is the Star and the Empress. So is your person telling you, hey, we can get a new start because you can go and be beautiful and be happy with other people as well, and I don't want you to be as stressed out as you were in the past with me, because the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups. So your person is telling you you have options. They're trying to use their inner senses with you all to let you know that you do have options, pile number two, and they're willing to not just say that you have options, but create the options for you just so you're not unhappy. And honestly, this doesn't seem like this is what you want. Whether they, because the Empress does represent pregnancy as well, and it's in reverse. So whether they actually chose to take matters into their own hands and create a new opportunity that they thought that you would feel accomplishment, celebration, happiness from, and that was a pregnancy, you were really not feeling that. Nor are you feeling just being like this object of desire for a new person and getting instant gratification from a new union, even though for some of you, I feel like you like having the option. You kind of like having the option of the idea of like, well, potentially I could be in a relationship or get my flirt on with somebody else, etc., etc. But I'm kind of feeling like you don't really want either of these things. You don't want to have to leave your relationship if he's proposing, hey, how about you break up and I just always be there with you, he or she. Or they're saying, hey, like, why don't we have a baby? Or something like that. But, they really see you. You have another 13. So they really see you as the object of their affection. They think you are beautiful. They think you are highly desirable. They want you in every single way. But, here's some deep messages. They don't want you to feel trapped, pile number two. So we have freedom. They want you to have your freedom. They know that you enjoy your freedom as well, and that you feel trapped in the relationship because of their personality in some form or fashion. The next card we do have is Soul Cage, right? So that's what they feel like this relationship is becoming for you. I want to let you know the first card that came out was the Return of Aphrodite. So, like I said, they're very attracted to you. You came out as the Empress to them. So we actually have the Emperor and the Empress. They feel like you are their match. You're talking about, this is a very, very calculated, hardworking person. So this person might have the personality of someone who would work in a Fortune 500 company or be the boss. I'm hearing an architect, a doctor, a lawyer, just somebody who's like in a high position, whether they're like a manager. They just have like a very anal type A personality. They're very controlling, and they just want you to know that like they think that you are their energetic match. You're the opposite of them, but they are the Emperor and they see you as the Empress times 10. They see you as really, really like the ultimate female partner, or just feminine partner. That's what I was really going to say. They think you're sexy and gorgeous and just really want to be with you, but they're afraid that they're going to end up pushing you away. So they rather control either how you regarner your happiness or, who you get to be with. And that's not really your vibe. Next, we have Falling in Love. Okay, so I feel like we need one more message. Kissing the divine in another and yourself. So that really, to me, could be like the idea of either they want you to re-fall in love with them, forgive them, or you end up, kind of chasing another situation. And your person, they're not even afraid. They just kind of want to like let you know that, hey, these options are here to me or here for you if you want it. So, the next card that came out is Experiments. So this is definitely something that they're trying out. Like I said, this person is manipulative, so just be aware of that. Even though they see you in a beautiful light, they see you as something that's cherished, something that means a lot to them. It's just something you need to be leery of. Okay. I kind of feel like this creative energy, be careful with it. If you're not trying to get pregnant, the Empress was in reverse. So, just be careful with birth control right now, because your person might really try to get you pregnant. And if you don't want that, don't do it. If you guys are going to fall in love organically, fall in love organically. Don't let this person manipulate you into being in love. Don't let them try to convince you to adopt a child or have a baby. Don't let them convince you to get engaged and you're not ready to. Even though they see you as their energetic match and they would be willing to do anything to stop the pain, whether they feel trapped or you feel trapped, or they just feel like they can't change themselves. Don't rush into a situation with this person, even though their message is clear that, they want you. I would just be careful from these cards and the energy that came out here. Be careful. All right, so that is what you needed to know, some messages from your lover. I hope this resonates with you. Please head to Calypso's Cove 7 on Instagram. Check out my personal Instagram, that's BlkAfroditee, spelled the exact same way I spell it in the description box. And also, please check out Calypso's by Aphrodite on Etsy. Link is in the description box as well. I have some new products coming out, and I really hope you guys indulge in them and enjoy them. I love you so, so much. Until next time, namaste. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. This is for those of you who were drawn to moss agate. I'm not starting with crystal divination like I normally do. I'm just going to dive right into the cards. So I'm going to start with the Rider-Waite Tarot deck and then jump into the Mermaid Oracle deck. Let's see what your person, what your lover needs to tell you. Some hidden subconscious messages. So we have the 10 of Pentacles. There might be a surprise coming for you, pile number 3. The 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Very earthy energy. Then we have the moss agate. So there was some healing. Okay, now we have the Empress upright. Ooh, this is so beautiful. Ooh, I'm getting chills. Okay, so let's see what's next. We have the Star card upright. These two have been coming out together a lot lately. What are some other messages from your lover? We have the 2 of Cups. Okay, and one more message. Oh, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Wow, wow, wow. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so with that 2 of Pentacles in reverse, I'm going to start with the bottom of the deck with channeling. With the 2 of Pentacles in reverse and this moss agate, your person has been working on building security for you. And there's been a bit of an imbalance, and I can tell that you have been upset about it. Your person, right, has been prioritizing work over your relationship. And this seems like it has been happening for quite some time, because the first card that we have is the 10 of Pentacles. They have been working diligently to get through all the phases of the Pentacles. It literally starts with the 10 of Pentacles and then ends with the Knight of Pentacles. So your person has been really working very, very hard to be able to provide the stability that they feel like you deserve, pile number 3. This moss agate really does represent to me earthly healing. So really healing that root chakra, and your person has been doing that for your benefit. And this is a message they have for you. They know that they have been out of balance. They know that they have not been putting the relationship in the forefront as much as you would enjoy them to. They know that you have a deep craving for intimacy and that you want a deeper connection. But your person, the Hierophant in reverse, is really getting serious about planning their life for you. That's why I felt like you had an exciting kind of like energy coming up, because they're getting prepared to ask you to marry them. Pile number 3. They want to marry you. And that's very exciting. They have been through something very deep with this 5 of Pentacles in reverse when it comes to money issues and security issues. They have gone through a lot, but you have been the inspiration in their life to want to pull themselves out of it, so they could go from this 5 of Pentacles situation of walking and needing, basically, because these people are walking outside of a church in the snow. They're in need of assistance. They're in need of help. They need refuge, right? Your person no longer wants to be in that position. They don't want you to be in a position to need, and they no longer want to be in a position to need as well. They deeply are in this place of completion when it comes to finances, so that way they can come to you as the Knight of Pentacles and finally bring you everything they feel like you deserve and more. For them, you are the Empress. So you deserve nothing but luxury. You deserve nothing but leisure, nothing but the best. And even though they have been putting work before your relationship, they want you to know that this was all in the guise of making sure that they could provide you with a life that will sustain you, comfort you, give you just relaxation and harmony and peace and balance for the rest of your life. They also want to repair and rebuild the relationship and date you again. So they want you to know that, hey, there's a fresh start coming. Pile number 3, and I am going to bring you these cups. I'm going to record you. I'm going to take you out. I'm really feeling and hearing travel. You guys are going to be traveling. You guys are going to be going to new places and doing new things and seeing new people. And they're going to be able to afford this. Pile number 3, they're going to be able to afford the lifestyle that they imagine for you, for themselves, and you are the idea of luxury to them. They feel like you inspire them to want to have more, to want to do more. Honor the masculine. Yeah, so your person is really working hard for you, and maybe another message too is to be a little bit more gentle with them, to give them a little bit more encouragement, because everything that they are doing is for you. So they might be nervous to actually say it, but they would love for you to just kind of like honor them a little bit more, give them a little bit more encouragement, understand a little bit more that everything that they do is for you and that they deeply love you. The next card we have is the Unseen. Too much is hidden from you. Yeah, so this is something that you don't know, because it seems like your person is a little shy. Hard for them to open up that throat chakra, hard for them to say what's really on their mind and everything that they're truly working on. And they really love you and they feel very close to you, but sometimes, you know, it's hard for them to really show you how much they care, or verbalize how much they care, I should say. Next card we have is receptivity, and that's right over that Empress. So I feel like another message from your lover to you is that they want you to be open to receiving from them. It's very important to them that you do this, because they're doing everything so you can benefit and so you can receive. They know that money doesn't, you know, make up for all the things that's gone on, and how much you really want to be with them, and how much, you know, you really want to emotionally connect intimately. But they want you to be receptive to all the ways that they want to be with you, okay, in all the ways that they want to show you love, and also receptive to when they try to show you love. Please don't push them to the side. That would make them feel very hurt. They would like it if you were to encourage them to understand that you might not be able to see the full picture right now, but they have a picture in mind, and to receive them. That's a big message from your lover. The next card is Coral Wisdom, things that have been built over time. So this energy between you two has had to be built over time. The wealth that they have for you needed to come, you know, it couldn't be quickly done. That's what your partner's saying. So please understand that, you know, they want you to know, like, hey, I try and I continuously try. We have Yamaya, Okay, mother, grandmother, primordial. So they see you as somebody who will be over this Three of Cups, who will be in their life for the long haul. They see you as the mother of their children. They see you as somebody that they can live with, that's somebody that they can grow with. The next card we have is fertility in reverse. And this is 2 cards with a baby. There's a lot of pregnancy energy in these readings today. Bottom of the duck, sulky in her skin. So yeah, your person really feels like you are perfect exactly the way that you are. If you didn't know if they wanted to marry you and have a baby, they do. You know, they might not talk about it as much, or they might not be as vocal as you would like them to be, but they are really planning on having this life with you deeply. Pile number 1. They're not going, excuse me, I called you pile number 1. You might need to go listen to pile number 1. Okay, because I think they had a pregnancy message in their pile as well. Now I'm struggling to speak. So yeah, your person has a little bit of a throat chakra issue. So let's get some chakra cards and let's see what chakra this person's coming from. They are really excited to build a life with you though, and they want you to know that. I got some messages here. So they really are attracted to you. So we have fluidity, which is the sacral, inner refreshment, emotional ease, and nourishment. You know, gentle waves of ease flow through my mind and body, and that's how they want you to feel for the rest of your life. I really channel that. On top of this sacral energy, which is that fertility, they really want to get you pregnant or just have a baby with you, or create tons of businesses and just have a very fruitful life, however that manifests. We have reverence. Okay, this is the crown chakra, divine union, inner silence, spiritual devotion. So they are very devoted to the relationship with you. They love you, they revere you, they think you are the empress, they think you are a light in their life, they want to be with you. You even came up as the goddess Yemaya. So they see you as somebody who is otherworldly, someone who they could have children with, someone they can be with, and someone they've been building really strongly to be with and provide for. Then we have nourishment, inner nourishment, breath, and serenity. So this is what your person wants to tell you. They want you to know how much they love you and how, you know, they're very turned on by you. Pile number 3. I keep wanting to say pile number 1, so please go listen to that. Wait, let's get some more messages. Lighthouse, don't doubt your worth. So they're telling you, don't you ever doubt how much you mean to them. Don't you ever doubt how much you're worth to them and how much they value love with you. Next, we have expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. So I think they're letting you know that you're perfect to them, you know, and they're not really trying to seek your approval either. So I guess they're telling you, do not seek my approval. You know, don't ask me. And then we have, again, take a chance on them. This came up in another reading. I think it came up in pile number 2. So this person really wants you to take a chance on them. They don't really want to live up to your expectations because they have their own expectations, right, for what they have planned for your relationship. They're basically telling you that they have it, pile number 3. And don't really worry your pretty little head about it. And I know that sounds kind of like condescending, but I think you do need to be in the process of just receiving what this person is doing, because they're working very hard, and sometimes we can block a blessing trying to be too controlling. So let love in and let love thrive, pile number 3. That is what your person wants you to know, your lover. This is their messages to you. So I really hope you enjoyed this reading. Please head over to Calypso's Cove 7 on Instagram. Check out our Instagram. That's mostly where I showcase our products, little affirmations, spell work, things like that. Also, try out my personal Instagram, or just go over there and please follow me. That's what I'm trying to say. at BlkAfroditee, the exact same way I spell it in the description box. And please head over to Calypso's by Aphrodite on Etsy and check out a product, potentially purchase one. Like, comment, and subscribe. I love you all so much. I will see you in the next one. Namaste. Until next time. Bye.